the year, and we've done this 110 times, 100 years. We've had OCU, and the start of the year comes, and it's always kind of frantic. And this is our first luncheon, and it's like riding a bike. It's so easy, but wouldn't you know that we have a little leak in the roof? So coaches, when you come up here, be careful. But we're thrilled you're here. We're just as busy as ever, a lot going on. I want to take a moment to have our student athletes who are here introduce themselves. If you're an OCU student athlete, please stand up. Let's just tell the group your name, your sport, your year in school, and your major. Lead us off, Zach.
My name is Zach Skates, and I'm a secondary history education major, and I'm on the wrestling team.
I'm Shelby Morrison. I'm a psychology major with a minor in child advocacy studies. I'm a junior and I wrestle.
You well?
My name is Allison Worsham. I play for the women's soccer team. I'm a junior and my major is mass communications.
I'm Ashley Sawyer. I play for the women's soccer team, and I'm an early childhood education major, and I'm a senior.
I'm Megan Irwin. I play for the volleyball team, and I'm a senior kinesiology major.
Connor Lynch, senior baseball player, mass communications major, arts and advertising.
Let's give them a round of applause. We had a really good year last year, and so good that we decided to try to capture it. We've always wanted to do an annual report, so you'll see at your table this single sheet of paper that doesn't capture everything that we did last year, but goes a long way to kind of tell the story of what happened athletically. So I really encourage you to look through that. We were fortunate to win 5 national championships, which was terrific. We finished second in the Directors' Cup standings. The Directors' Cup is an annual award that recognizes the overall best athletic departments in the country. We had 3 coaches that were named as National Coaches of the Year. We know for sure that one of those is Connor Holt. And we also know that Latricia Trammell and Marty McCauley were in that category. But we had a great year, not just in competing, but in lots of areas, community service, academically. These young people that just introduced themselves to you, they're why we do what we do. And they make us as proud as we could ever be. And the easy way to make it through college is not playing athletics. It's really the hard way to do it. So I hope you take as much pride in what they accomplish as I do. So now we're going to start with updates, and we're going to, even though our golf national championship is in the spring, we've just started playing. We've had a men's and women's tournament already in the last 2 weeks. And I'd like to invite our head coach, who's a Hall of Famer himself, to come up and give us a little update on men's golf. Please welcome Kyle Blaser.
I guess some good news for you. Jim said to keep it really quick. We started, first tournament was last week. We graduated one senior, James Marchesani, who was National Player of the Year. James is going to go on to have a very successful professional career, outstanding player, outstanding student, and I wish the best for him. He's got a bright future. He's gone, and now we brought in some new kids. His brother is currently a junior for me, Anthony, and Scotty Verplank also played top 5. Garrison Mendoza, sophomore from Clinton, Oklahoma, played top 5. And Sam Russell, who set out last year, he was in the mix. And then I've got a transfer. I think he was the best junior college player in the country. He was recruited by some schools such as Arizona, Arizona State, Texas Tech. He liked what we had to offer, and he played his first event. It went well for him. He and Anthony both tied for the championship. Instead of doing the playoff, they tied with an OBU kid. They actually beat the OBU kid, and instead of playing it off, I thought they did a classy thing, and they said, we're going to be co-champions. We want to battle each other. So they were dual champions. The team won. My second team finished 3rd, which it's going to be a competitive year. We qualify for every tournament. Matthew Chung he was representing Hong Kong in Japan at a national event called the Eisenhower Cup, which there's 72 different countries with 3-man teams, and they play it out in Japan. And he was in Japan, so he was not even in the mix, which he's going to be one of my better players. He was in Japan and he played well there, but we battled it out in qualifying, and I had a kid that qualified 12th out of 13. And his first round was 66, his second round was 67, and he was in lead of the tournament. And that's my 12th player through qualifying, 8 rounds qualifying. Shoots 74 the next round, so he finishes 4th in the tournament. So I've got some